coach is able to bring out the best in a client, even having not been in the particular subject of discussion. Hello and welcome to this episode of Executive and Business Coaching. We are happy to have you today. Now, today I would like to discuss some questions a number of people have been asking me about. The question is, what is the difference between coaching, training, counseling, mentoring, and consulting? First of all, it's important to know what coaching is. The International Coaching Federation defines coaching as the partnering between a client and a coach in a creative and thought-provoking process that helps the client become more aware of their capabilities and maximize on them. And this is the key difference between coaching and other professions. Coaching is a partnership, and the key driver here is the client. The coach only comes to assist and help discover and maximize on potentials. Now, what is the difference between coaching and consulting? In coaching, the coach does not have to be a subject matter expert of what is being discussed. In consulting, the consultant needs to be a subject matter expert. For instance, in a coaching process for a business, a client and the coach may actually come to a conclusion that for business to improve, it requires automation of processes. But the coach cannot help with the automation process because that's a technical field. So what happens is that the client will need a consultant on technical deployment of automation, and the consultant will need to be a subject matter expert. So that is a clear difference between coaching and consulting. The difference between coaching and training is that training is just sharing of information. The application of that information is fully dependent on the recipient of the information. And coaching is very specific. So coaching does not train. Coaching brings out the best in a client, meaning the client already has the sufficient information, the tools and everything requires to grow, but the coach helps in that growth process through a coaching engagement. And that's the same for mentoring. A mentor needs to be an experienced person in a certain field so that they can guide a mentee into getting into that particular area. A coach, on the other hand, does not have to be an expert or does not have to have an experience in a certain field. A coach is able to bring out the best in a client, even having not been in the particular subject of discussion. The difference between coaching and counseling is that counseling comes to resolve a problem that exists. Coaching does not resolve a problem. Coaching makes better. Coaching maximizes. So there is a big difference between coaching and those other professions. And coaching is very important in executive development because many executives have a lot of potential that they have not optimized. The coach helps look into the various application, into the exploration of how to optimize the expertise and the capabilities of the client. And that is the same for business. A business coach will look into the business with the owner of the business or the leader of the business and look into the various possibilities to make the business grow or business improve in the desired direction. And in coaching, the key assumption or the key consideration is that the client is whole, the client is resourceful, and the client is creative. It means that they have all they need, but they need someone else to help look into different perspectives and inspire growth. I hope that helps, and that now you know when to consider coaching, training, consulting, mentoring, and counseling. Thank you very much, and see you in the next episode of Executive and Business Coaching. Thank you very much.